What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow chilling like always with the two tiny homies, Averno, Atlantes. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I'm Big Elbow. Comic hauls is what I mostly do, and what I got for you today is a, a double up, a twofer, if you will. Two different little hauls for a free comic book day. Me and my partner Warlock, we went down to Southern California, and we stopped at a couple spots. We went to Heroes, not Heroes, excuse me, Spero's Heroes, and then we went to SVC Collectible show, and yeah, we picked up some stuff. It was a good time. And then a while back on my way home from Bakersfield, excuse me, on my way home from Vegas, I stopped in Bakersfield, and there was the Stockdale Comic Con going on at the high school, and I picked up some stuff. So with that said, let's get into it. I'll give you something to look at for a second. So again, if you're new to the channel, I'm Big Elbow. Comic hauls is what I mostly do. My collecting style is I want good comics. I want them at a good price. Condition is not my focus, nor is flipping or speculation, although I do enjoy learning about that stuff and those kind of videos. Anyways, with that said, these are some free books that we got. We went to Spero's Heroes in Southern California, and they had a box of comics. They said were free. They weren't the free comic book day books, which I don't care. I'm more happy to get what I got. I just thought this was a great cover, and looks like there's some interview with Claremont about the New Mutants. That Il Bill Sienkiewicz run is what I got. So I thought that was kind of cool. Some other little things I seen in here. A little bit of Black Knight. I think that's part of the Claremont interview. I've seen some Frank Miller Wolverine in there. And, looks like some Jack Kirby stuff. Talk or whatever. So anyways, yeah, for free I'll take that. If it's not worth it, I'll just get rid of it. This is, again, out of the free box. This is JLA Classified featuring Hourman. I think Hourman is a pretty cool character. I haven't read a whole lot of him. I am a fan of Freddie Williams II, not to be confused with Freddie Williams Jr. or Hijo de Freddie Williams. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. I got this. I like the art on this. Is Alberto Ponticelli or Ponticelli. Frankenstein Agents of Shade #1. Turns out I already had it, but again, for free, I didn't want to take the chance in case I didn't have it. This is Batwing. I like Ben Oliver, so I grabbed that. I think that character design is pretty fucking lame, but I grabbed it just for the Ben Oliver art and just give it a chance. I got this because I already had #2, so I figured I might as well put the little set together. I'm not sure what that's all about, but why not? These I grabbed again. I wasn't sure if I needed one of these, so for free I grabbed them, but it turns out I don't need them. DC Showcase, Destro, Dr. Light, Cobra, Peacemaker, Shining Knight, and then that's #9. Here's #10. Those ones have some cool art on different stuff. Let me see what the lineup looks like. Some Mike Mayhew. It's kind of hard to find and I don't want to spend too much time, but I think these stories are like loosely tied together, but this one has Peacemaker and Deathstroke working together. Anyways, I don't want to waste too much time looking for credits in that. And then this shit was super cool. Some Jack Kirby for free. You think I ain't gonna take it, even if it's fucking Atlas? And Sandman #5. I think I have Sandman #1, So yeah, you see some Jack Kirby for free, man. I'm gonna take it no matter what condition it's in.
Hello, I'm the pill version of Ozempic.
Which should be kept in its actual bottle.
And then
New Tide Evo.
that was it for the
new
free
laundry
stuff.
detergent that works like a real laundry magic.
Yeah, that was it for the free stuff. The rest is gonna be the dollar books that I bought at Spero's. And again, shout out to my partner Warlock. He drove on the way back, and we split gas and stuff. It was a fun time digging for comics with him. This is 1602 New World #1 of 5. I have, I think, #2. So I want to check that out because I enjoyed 1602, the first series, and also the Greg Tocchini art. I know Tocchini from Low, image comic called Low. Pretty cool cover too. I'm not sure that artist Topi. Some Ultimate X. I'm gonna get some Art Adams for $1 when I can, and I have like at least, I think I need one more issue of that to complete it. This is Marvel Universe, the Monster Hunters. I thought this looked kind of interesting. This guy's style looks kind of Darwin Cook-esque, and yeah, I wanted to check it out. I really don't know any of the characters, but it looks like some monster and oh yeah, obviously the Monster Hunters. It says it right there on the cover. Anyways, I thought it looked kind of cool. I don't know if that's a King Kong Sasquatch or some shit. I decided to put this run together. I had issue #1. I'm not sure if I still have it or not, but yeah, some pre-Scotty Young, some pre-babies Scotty Young. And this one, to me, like if you check out the covers of this series, and I'm only gonna get the Scotty Young issues, but the whole series has good Scotty Young covers. Looks like a lot of hip hop influence on it. But yeah, man, pre-baby Scotty Young was pretty cool. He has an interesting Johnny Storm, that's for sure. That was kind of cool. You know, it's very like Humberto Ramos kind of style. Man, that looks real 90s, if not early 2000s. 2003-ish, I guess. This is Solo. I just got these because all the other Solo books I've gotten have been pretty cool. Scott Hampton. I didn't even see that shit on there. Oh well, I'll take a look at it. If it's cool, see what's up. Maybe I'll keep it. Again, if I see some Monkey Man, if I see some Art Adams for $1, I'm gonna take it. And it's only a 3-issue series, drawing a like a monkey dude. That's cool. Yes, I was real happy to find. I got myself going down this rabbit hole now. This is Unnatural. I thought this was Unnatural Selection. I think it's a I thought it was an Elephant Man book, but I guess it's just its own thing. Yeah, but anyways, it's Unnatural Selection, cover 4 of 4, the origin of Hip Flask, Joe Casey and Ladron. I'm mostly in it for the Hip Flask stuff, but like they said, Elephant Man, I guess, is a prequel to that, but yeah, that looks cool. Again, I got myself down this rabbit hole of Hip Flask now, so there's one more fucking thing to be taking up space in my room. Yeah, this looks pretty cool, man, as far as an origin story. And you see a little baby hip flask right there. So yeah, I thought that was pretty sweet. Wait, there's another. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, again, I'm a fan of both Joe Casey and Ladron. This is Books of Lore. I'm not sure what issue it is, but it's one I didn't have. This is Book Lore Special Edition number 2. And yeah, this is there's some good art in this. The other one I have is like it has a good like dragon fight. It looks like there's a couple different artists working in here. Let's see. Oh, art by Dan Parsons, Robert Nemeth. All guys I never heard of. But it all looks pretty good. Some
Cutwater. Real cocktails. Perfectly mixed.
yeah, different art styles, and
Sensitive teeth are vulnerable. They need
it all looks all right to me.
use Sensodyne clinical repair today.
This is another book, a run I'm putting together. This is Triggerman from Hard Case Crime Titan Comics. So this is like partially written by my man Walter Hill. Oh, and I meant to comment on my man 420's video. He has one of these books, also with Walter Hill's name on it, called The Assignment, and I meant to make a comment on his video that so what's up 420, if you're watching this, that book that you have called The Assignment, that there's a movie of that by Walter Hill, the director of the like The Warriors and 48 Hours and shit like that. Anyways, yeah, there's a movie of that. It's a tripped out thing. Like there's like a hitman and an assassin, and he goes afoul of his bosses, and as a way to get revenge on him, they capture him and they give him a sex change, which it's a weird. I guess the title of the movie Assignment is like a play on gender assignment. Anyways, I think Michelle Rodriguez is in it. But I'm a big fan of Walter Hill movies, and I read issue 1 of this, and it was pretty good. Just a quick look. The art looks pretty decent. Art looks kind of like Tony Harris to me. But yeah, the first issue was pretty cool, man. It was like on some kind of reminded me of Last Man Standing or something. All right, so this, and then so you know, usually I say so I found this book. It's a little bit foily or whatever, shiny. This is Detonator #1 by my man Stephen Hughes. Normally I say the only Hughes that matters in comics, but that seems kind of in poor taste right now. Whenever I say that, I never mean that as a diss to Adam Hughes. You know, I'm just trying to give props to Stephen. I think Adam Hughes is a fucking super talented artist. But yeah, I heard that he's got cancer or something like that, so that sucks. You know, best wishes to him. Hopefully he recovers and pulls through. So yeah, this is Detonator #1. I found another issue of this a while back. But yeah, man, some Stephen Hughes art. You can count me in. So here's that. And then the last issue from Spero's, on the way out, they had us play a little trivia. He said, you know, trivia game for a free book. They asked, the question was the name of Gwen Stacy's dad, which I had no fucking idea. I still don't remember. The only reason managed to get the right answers because it was multiple choice, so I just took a guess and got lucky. But I needed this book for my Fall from Grace run, so I got that down to maybe like one book. So that was it for Spero's Heroes. If you're ever in that area of Southern California, I definitely recommend checking them out. They have this whole room full of dollar books. Yeah, the old man is super cool, and yeah, so that was that for Spero's. And again, big shout out to my man Warlock for rolling with me on that little comic adventure. So then at the SVC Collectibles show every Saturday and Sunday or something like that. In I think it's in Spero's is in Santa Clarita. The other one is somewhere else, I think. Or I might be getting that backwards. Anyways, they also had a box of free books. Young Gun sketch from 2019. I got this one for my granddaughter, Honey, aka the Honey Badger. She really likes the Powerpuff Girls. And this was a nice surprise to find in there, the Raphael Grandpa Batman Gargoyle of Gotham. I pre-ordered this book so many times, and it get canceled, and I pre-ordered it again. Anyways, I wasn't sure if I had it or not. Turns out I don't have it, so that fucking saved me some money right there. I'm glad they canceled it. I got more time than money, so I could wait. So yeah, those were the free books that were right there at the SVC. I mean, there were more, but these were the ones that I wanted. These were just a couple random dollar books. Shout out again to my man 420 Partier for putting me onto Dos Pastoros. This is a great just single issue of Thor getting in some drunken adventures with his dragon that thinks he's his best friend. It's kind of funny, and it's a good standalone issue. I grabbed this just because I didn't know it existed. It's Eddie Campbell doing Captain America and Captain America. That's a Dave Johnson cover. This was just one random booth. $2 books that I bought. And these were the rest of the dollar books I bought in this other thing. So again, I got myself started on this Elephant Man kick. That's a pretty badass cover. I think that's Jenny Frizen. And like my man Big Rig says, nobody beats the Frizz. But yeah, so again, some more Elephant Man shit. Just another rabbit hole I got myself set down. But yeah, I'm not sure who those. I know Dave Sim. This one was much cooler though. Shaky Kane. So that's number 42. This is number 46. Shaky Kane issue, which is pretty cool. I mean, I would have bought this regardless. Just any Shaky Kane for $1, I'm pretty much going to pick it up. Some more of my man Hip Flask. Look at this real quick. Cha-ching. Not for the kids. Oh, and it says Cook, but that's not Darwin Cook, so I don't know who that is. Oh, shout out to my man Dan Elson, who's quickly become one of my top 10 favorite channels to watch. I believe it was him who showed this End Time Tiempos Finales, Samuel Heedy, or Edie, however you pronounce that. I just thought there's some super cool art on this book. Man, I like those hands. Yeah, I just really dig the art on this. So again, big shout out to Dan Elson. Check out his channel if you're not already subscribed. And again, I know Dan, you're not a social media guy. I'm telling you, it would be cool if you got on Instagram or something. Just because sometimes, like, I'll look at some shit and like, I'll have a question, or maybe I've been like wanting to ask you about a panel or something, and if you know, it'd be cool if I wish YouTube had a DM feature, you know, like a direct message. Also, you know, to notify you about upcoming cons in the Northern California area. So there's Silver Star.
Looking like a snack. Me too.
I got I only need a couple issues, I think, of this Silver Star to be done with the collection. Some Jack Kirby for $1. I'm going to take that. This had been on my my want list on my comic shop for a couple of years now. I came across it. There's an Image comic book called Hysteria that I was looking for, and I came across this, and I was like, man, that looks pretty fucking cool. From Think Tank Comics. Oh, that's bad. G.I. Jose, a real Puerto Esterian hero. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize this had a back cover. Oh, this is a Mike Hawthorne. That's fucking badass right there. So yeah, Hysteria. It had been on my want list on my comic shop. I was hoping, you know, at some point it'd go on sale, hit that dollar bin, but it never did. So to find these for $1, I was pretty happy. Those are good hands right there too. So yeah, I got issue 1. 2. And 3. And there's only 4 issues, so knocked most of it out right there. Yeah, Mike Hawthorne. Pretty cool. So yeah, I just need that issue 4. And then again at a dollar bin, Madman Comics. These are all out of the same dollar bin. I haven't read any Madman. I hear nothing but good things. Trying to get into Mike Allred a little bit. So for $1 and a first issue, I figure that's pretty good. And then this was surprising. Look, I found this. I don't really know a whole lot about it. Yordorowski and Jimenez, the Meta Barons. But for $1, a nice Path of the Warriors collected. And just looking in this, like, the art looks good, man. Like, too good to leave for $1. Like, even if I don't like it, I'm sure I could pass it on to someone who does. I know Yordorowski, if I'm pronouncing that right, has a following. So that was it for the SVC Collectibles, which is a pretty cool spot. I gotta say though, one thing that put me off was there was 2 different vendors that I went to, and I'm looking through some stuff. I asked, hey, what is the prices on these? And they say, oh, show me something and I'll look it up and I'll give you a good deal. And I'm like, man, why the fuck am I doing your job? And of course, so I just as a test, I pull some Richard Corbin Den books. And I'm like, I know about what they go for in this condition. And I know also that I could find him in the dollar bins. He looks it up, he fucking wants way more, so I'm already like, okay, I already know what the deal is. Like, I'm not looking through your shit no more. And I basically just pulled those books so he could put price tags on them. Like I said, I'm doing his job. Anyways, this was from the Stockdale Comic Con on the way home from Vegas. Stopped in Bakersfield. These are just some Dave Stevens Who's Who. I grabbed those. I'll probably pass them my homie Warlock. He could probably flip them, get himself a little pocket change. These are just run filler of Wolverine that I needed. I like these. Have I believe it's here's 11 and 16. I think it's Kevin Nowlin that does the covers on these, but that's not what I'm really in it for. Is this it is the team John Buscema on the pencils and my man Il Bill Sienkiewicz on the inks. The combination made my eyes bleed, like not in a bad way though, like a Wu-Tang type way. And then these are pretty cool. Again, for $1. This is Jersey Gods books 2 and 3. This has some real Jack Kirby flavor to it. Dan McDiad, I believe, is the artist. But I have volume 1, so I figure I might as well get them, especially at that price. Find out if I like them or not. And then this was the only one I paid more than $1 for. This was Spirits of Earth, Amazing Spider-Man by Charles Vess. The dust jacket is actually in pretty good shape. So the thing about this is it was half off, right? But half off of like whatever year this came out, like 1990 or something, 1990 prices. So when it came out, it was only $18.95. So half of that, they gave it to me for $9, which I thought was pretty cool. And this is some Charles Vess Spidey. And check this out. This book is pretty cool without the jacket too. Like, I love it when they do stuff like this. Instead of just having a plain, they put some foil on that. Spirits of Earth. That was pretty fucking dope. So yeah, this I like Charles Vess. This is the inside. Cover. When they do shit like that, it's just a nice touch, man. And this, again, Charles Vess draws a pretty bad Spidey. Really happy to find this. Has been on my radar for a while. The Spidey kind of reminds me of Tim Sale, even a little bit. I mean, I don't think every single panel is a killer, but a lot of it I do like a lot. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a Tim Sale Spidey from Spider-Man Blue. He needed the money. Oh! If you're a Dice fan, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so Charles Vess Spidey for $9. That was it for Stockdale. I got there at the end when it was closing, so I didn't get to look through it. Plus, I was tired. My wife was tired. We kind of wanted to get home, watch WrestleMania that day. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, guess what? You got good taste. Show it. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share with all your friends. Check me out on IG. Drop a comment. Any questions, and especially recommendations. You see what kind of shit I like. If you know something you think I might like, let me check it out. Went a little long on this video, longer than I usually do, but like I said, it was a double up. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and that'll do it. Like I always say, get off of YouTube, read some fucking comics.